Welcome in everybody to the fifth episode of the Indian Informer Plays, and for the first time in the Indian Informer history, short history, but in the entire history of the Indian Informer, we are actually playing a part two. We are going to continue our journey through Yes, Your Grace, and I'm a little afraid that part of that is because my advisors just want to see how many heads we can chop off. Uh, but, you know, that's part of the game. That's part of the fun. We'll see if we make it to the end of whatever the end of this game is. I know that we started off with a battle, and that's probably gonna be the end, but who knows? Currently we are in debt. Chat is already pretty bloodthirsty. We started off with just an off with their heads. So that's good. Very encouraging. Before we do get started though, I want to shout out the indie enthusiasts who make all of this possible. And that is one of our lovely support members in the chat here is Jawar. Hello. Thank you so much for being here and getting ready for advising me in the best possible way. But also I want to shout out Zachary Pliggy and Justin S. And they are making sure a lot of this can happen. Oh, look, Pliggy's in the chat. There you go, you made it. Man, I was hoping this was no, Your Grace. No one says no to me, Pliggy. As our other advisors will tell you, they'll just, they'll meet a bad fate. So, okay, we're going to start off exactly where we left off. I think we were on week 4. So let's hope for the best here. I'm going to continue. I don't exactly remember what we were doing. We were our oldest daughter, I believe. So that's some good advice. And yes, Jawar Hello did give me some advice on the audio. Our oldest daughter had snuck off to a wedding and got drunk. Or maybe our middle daughter. The oldest daughter, I think we're marrying off to some prince so that we could get an army. We only have one general, that's not helpful to anybody, and we have taken a loan from a banker who seems like he's really gonna demand his money back in a couple of weeks, and we have a wedding to plan. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, we're starting exactly where we are, where we were last time. So overview of week 4, we have we've fixed the pantry roof, so we're not getting less money for that. We fixed the market stall, so we are getting extra grain. We repaired the theater, so I don't think we get money for having the theater, but maybe people are happier. And now we have a couple more incentives here. So these are all wedding related. We want to make sure there's a nice band for everybody to enjoy. We want to buy some fabrics. You need fabrics for a wedding, I guess. And you want to buy flowers. And flowers are actually one of the most expensive things for a wedding, I'm not even going to lie. So yeah, that's going to take up a lot of money. Our current resources, we could cover buying everything. And I think we could probably go for the flower. The only problem is I know that we took gold from the banker. And whether or not we get that back is important. Maybe if we spend all of our money right now, we can just focus on gaining money. What do we think, chat? Are we going to try to go for it all at once, or do we want to be cautious? Jawar Hello says, when is the wedding? Do we have to buy everything now? The wedding, time until the wedding is 4 weeks. You can see that kind of down here at the bottom. So we have time. We could ride things out. But I don't know, I feel like if we have the money now, we should spend it. Maybe that's not the best approach. Photographers are also expensive. Thank goodness we don't have a royal painter. Who knows? Portraiture, very important in this time and age, I suppose. We don't even know what the prince that we're forcing our daughter to marry looks like. It'd be nice if we did. So what do we think, chat? Are we going for everything? Do we need a band? I mean, a wedding without music is a really poor wedding, I would say. I say buy one thing now and save some money for actually running the kingdom. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the flowers out of the way. Okay, that's going to be important. And that's only going to take some grain. So let's okay, we'll get the flowers. Oh, are they taking, is the bank taking money back every week? Interesting. So we have enough grain, hopefully. We've got, this is the number of our army currently. And then this is how happy everyone is. Look how good we are. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. Let's go on to week 5. Week 5. We start in the royal audience chamber. We've got a long line here. I think there's, oh, that was my daughter. That was my daughter's name. Is she hiding in the bush? Are you hiding in the bush, Sidoni? Oh, we have a general. Oh, is it our general? Did we send him? Yeah, we must have sent him somewhere. Hopefully not to, like, save a peasant's kid again. Lady Ada, we sent her an invitation to come. Yeah. I don't know what Roger was saying. Yeah, it was off with their heads that was blocked. Oh. Roger's fighting with Nightbot, as he does. It seems to be every chat that Nightbot tries to go after Roger. Okay, we've got a peasant, and we've got a merchant. So let's see what everybody wants. Audrey, of course, sitting here, not really helping. Not a big help, this Audrey. Hello, General. What have you learned? General's returned, yeah. Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle. Like, I couldn't help but think of, like, stationary, like, writing. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. A little army of just, like, you know, little stickers and one person to, like, put the feathers on pens or something. Probably not that nice. Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. He's talking to me. Jorhelo says, I feel like we should have been warned before the enemy army surrounded us. Yeah, I feel like the general was sort of sent out to survey the situation, and he came back and was just like, oh, they're here. That's not helpful to anyone. Nightbot is trying to stop Roger from telling me to execute this man. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Okay? Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Name of the game. Radovian bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the post. See, that's why we needed another general. We were asking for another general. Did we get another general? No, we didn't. We got, like, enough money to pay for a general or something like that, but that's not what we asked for. We asked for a second general. To see the post, open the map by clicking the map button below. Whoa. There's a whole map, you guys. Look how nice this is. Send the general by selecting a Radovian post and clicking on the magnifying glass. Exploring locations may result in gain of resources. Okay, that's cool. In this case, we need to dispatch. We need to dispatch of. To dispatch of is a very archaic way of saying it, but I love it. The Radovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. Ooh, okay. So these are the mountains we see off in the background when we're standing on the city walls. Looks like we've got a really nice setup. I don't know how they got here so quickly, because we've got, you know, the mountains to the north, keeping us pretty safe there. And then obviously we're backed by the ocean. So there must have been some kind of kingdom off in this direction, but I don't see anything. So the fact that our general didn't know they were coming until they were, like, literally right here, it seems suspicious, is what I'm saying. Chat has been going. I think chat might be rioting against Nightbot. uh. Okay. Do we trust that advisor? No, we should be the only advisors. Agreed. Okay. Definitely, we're not going to pay attention to any of the other advisors. It's just going to be chat today. Because my advisors in chat tell me that the advisors in the game might be in on the conspiracy. So what are we thinking? What post looks the most dangerous right now? They seem to have... They would have to cover, like, a river. They seem sort of dangerous to me because that's our field. You know, that's our grain supply that they've got. So I'm going to go... I agree, Roger. We're going to go east. Little magnifying glass. Select an agent type to explore the location. General. That means we can't send him off on random errands in the future. Okay, he's sent. And he's going to be gone this whole week. Okay. Now, there's nothing else we can really do with these guys because we don't have anyone. I don't think we have anyone. No. This is our allies map. She's about to come up. We just invited her here. He's already here. I think he's still chilling. He's just in the... Okay. Look at it. That's King Eric. That's us. We're doing great. Okay. Let's get out of the map. Everybody's just been standing there while I've been looking at this map like, oh, what should I do? Okay. Let's see what Lady Ada has to say. I think she's going to be a problem. Your Grace, you called for me. I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I don't know. She's starting off with flattery. Let's see. I really should visit Grevno more often. No, this is not Grevno. This is the Kingdom of the Seven Storks, if I remember correctly, is what we named it. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. There is a merchant behind her. Okay. I'm handling my own problems. What did he look like? Or what do you want me to do? Okay. How are we treating... We've invited this lovely... powerful lady to our court. She is trying to be nice. Oh no. Roger's first instinct here is to say, poor planning on her part doesn't constitute an emergency on ours. And that is true. I mean, why is she telling us this? Is she just trying to... Okay. Jawar Hello says, what did he look like? We need to know who to send to the gallows. Oh, yeah, we don't want to send the wrong person. That would be embarrassing. What did he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? He was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Does the guy right behind her seem to fit that description? Would she not have seen him right there? Oh, and he was wearing a hat. I will keep an eye out for him. I will find him. I love the idea that she got in line, saw this guy, just didn't like him, and she's like, I'm just going to make sure he gets murdered. I've heard rumors of this kingdom, and it's swift justice, and I'm just going to... I hate this guy. Maybe he stole money from her in the line as possible. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Like, come back. He's right behind you. We found him. Okay, peasant. Wait, let's talk to Audrey. Audrey seems to have an opinion, and that's dangerous. We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then. And we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Okay, so we need to prioritize between destroying the Radovians, taking care of our people, and the wedding. So I think the wedding is high on the list. I like a good party, you know? I'm a party king. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Peasant. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. You think? You don't know. Thank you, Your Grace. I don't know. I don't think we should eat that. Oh. Wait, he said cake, and that's his pie. That's his pie down there. I am not trusting any of this at all. He looked like the guy... Give the cake to Audrey. Oh, no. Maybe someone we decide to chop, like, off with their head. We're like, you can either go to the gallows or eat this pie. And see, you know, it's a cake or death situation. Merchant. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me establish is up and running. I remember this. It was a very good investment on our part, I think. It's doing so well that it is not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. He was making it sound like this was some grand thing. He's gonna give me 1 gold? I think you can do better than that, sir. Do you want to see the gallows while we talk over this negotiation? That sounds fair, right? Okay. Is anyone not doing... You must be joking? I'm just assuming here that my chat's gonna go that way instead of... Yeah, 1 gold seems totally fine here, because we gave him like 10 gold or something. You must be joking. This is ridiculously low. Okay. Do we go high for the 4? Or do we try to go for 3 and maybe he won't rebel? Oh, okay, everybody in the chat is saying 4. And then reminder that we have a gallows. We're going 4. I made this happen, so I want a bigger cut of the profits. But Your Grace, someone still has to pay for maintaining the tavern, the innkeeper, the supplies. These don't come cheap. This is none of my concern. You've tried to make a fool out of me. You'd better get to work in that case. But, yes, Your Grace. Yeah. Damn it, I shouldn't have tried to swindle him. No, you shouldn't have. You should not have tried to swindle us, sir. Okay, we just made 4 gold a week, I think. He can keep his head as long as the money keeps rolling in. Hello, Sidani. How can I help, Silly Pickle? That's the nickname we picked. I'm worried about Lor's father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Dusty, if you don't remember, is the cat, who we've pet multiple times. I mean, I care about Dusty. Are we worried about Dusty? Is something wrong with Dusty? Are you more concerned about Lors or her cat, Sidani? Both, truly. It's Lor's cat. She will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lor's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her? Convince her to stay? Of course, Sidani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. That's a coward's way out, sir. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Better check on Lors when there's time. Roger says, do we need to have that politics talk with her? Yeah, probably. She should probably know what's coming up at some point. Okay, we've got another peasant here, but this one looks a little cleaner. Hello, peasant. Oh. I want to make him talk again. His voice is amazing. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Monsters again. Now the voice sounds like calm and normal, but before it was like hysterical and high pitched. I'm sorry I talked over it. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? Okay, okay. Give him pie. Okay, I don't know if that's an option. Let's see. Here you go. Nope. Can't do anything with pie. We have the options of take 5 supplies, take 5 gold, or I can't help at the moment. What are we thinking, chat? Are we gonna... We apparently have to prioritize... Is this dude's cattle situation? Monsters with steel, that's correct. That's what he said. If the monsters... It does sound made up, but I keep hearing things about monsters, Roger, so... if we give him 5 supplies or 5 gold, what is to stop the monsters from coming back and just taking that? You know, something to think over. So maybe we don't help, but we try to send soldiers, because we think the monsters might be Radovians, maybe? So maybe if we kill the Radovians, the monsters will stop. And we've got a lot of contentment right now. I'm feeling like we can't really help. If only we had an army or a second general, is what I'm saying. If only we had a second general, or I could send Shed Guy off to help people. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, we minused a contentment. Maybe you can cook something up with the grass you mentioned. Perhaps. We'll try not to choke on it, I suppose. That was a good voice. Entry complete. Okay, what's happening here? They've settled camps near the castle in order to put pressure on the king. Ivo is the guy we're gonna marry off to our daughter. An army for the hand. Yeah, that's what we did. New inn. He mentioned something about fearing for his life, but he never gave any details. He left in a hurry. Don't remember him. Yeah, we got 4 gold pieces. So, like, we've got money coming in. That's great. Fever? Oh, I forgot. There is a fever going on. We sent some supplies. Okay. So it was Rodovia that stole all the cattle. So let's just get rid of Rodovia. Okay. We could skip ahead. This little flower here is lit up, but what we want to do, I think... How do we go back to the... Oh yeah, we have to get off the throne and head over to the exit. Okay, here's the throne room. We've got someone waiting for us on the castle wall. We've got, I think, probably the wife in the bedchamber, and it doesn't seem like anything's happening in the dungeon, but... Okay, do we talk to... We want to make Audrey eat that pie, right? I don't know. Can we make Audrey? How can I... Tell me about our battle preparations. Tell me of the kingdom. I want to make you eat this pie. I'll just put this with the rest of my supplies. Oh, we turned it into... We turned it into a supply. That's nice. Maybe it wasn't for anything specifically? Or maybe we just made a terrible, terrible mistake. I'm going to talk to the wife before talking to the daughter. That's always the best course. Lovely bedroom again. Very nicely kept. Darling. Okay. She doesn't have a lot to talk about. Need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. Hope Loris likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely. The wedding is so soon. There's so much to do. I think we're gonna have to roast a duck and a Calausian salad. I don't know what that means. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak with Loris about it. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. Okay, so she's not got a lot going on here. We're gonna just head back outdoor. I thought maybe she would give us some advice about how to talk to the daughter getting married, but maybe Asa is. I'm just gonna check for Dusty. Nope, Dusty's not even here either. But look at this. Lovely view. Oh, is that a post out there? Is that the one where we're going to destroy? Hopefully. We had a strawberry pie. And now we don't, unfortunately. They just tricked me into destroying it. I wonder if we could have done something with the pie. Ooh, everybody's chilling. I think we're gonna sword fight, you guys.
Hello.
Your Grace. How are you doing? It's so boring in here. Okay, okay. Yes, father. Swords? Swords, please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lorsa. Poof! She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Let's go. I don't really know how to. Since I can't ride on my horse, I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Okay. Should we give her some advice or do we just start swinging? Is that the kind of dad we are? It's just swing your sword, less talking, more fighting. Less talk, more fight. Okay, that's where we're going. Let's see what you can do. Go easy on me, father. Ouch! Too slow. My turn. You've got quite an arm there, young lady, so tell me also. What is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. Did you leave feces on her bed? Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. I mean, I feel like if someone had left feces... Yeah, we did say less talk, Roger, but it seems like we're going to be talking and fighting. I feel like if someone left feces on my bed, I wouldn't be locking myself in the room immediately afterwards. Is this what will happen to me one day, too? I mean, sort of. Let's go a little nice here. You will be 13 next year. We will get requests for certain and no one wants a spinster. A spinster? Ugh. At 13. We will find you someone reasonable. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. Everyone's sort of pretending like it's not his fault that she's leaving. I feel bad for her. But who will I vex now? Zidani's too young. It's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end here. I was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure. I need all of the fighters I can get. Push her off into the army. You know, she doesn't need to marry anyone. I'll find you when I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. She's giving me attitude. We hardly do anything anymore. Talos would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lors wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me, I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time. I'll make it right, though. That's good. Look at that! Practice sword fighting. We're doing great. Don't do anything silly. Yeah, she does. Everybody's doing great. Enjoy yourself over there, little child. Okay, that went well, I think. Let's check to see if there's anything to do in the dungeon. I don't think there is. Just looking around. Just enjoying. Hey, peasant. Oh, are we gonna let this guy go? We talked about it last time. He had some sort of vision that he was coming to God or something. Why does everyone in this kingdom give me attitude? Clearly, we aren't sending enough people to the gallows. Here they are. Yeah, we could pick the flowers in the garden. Why not? What do you guys think? Are we gonna let him out of the dungeon? Or are we gonna keep him here? He was very sorry. I think he stole something from somebody. I don't think it was a crime of why are you here again? I stole a gallon of beer at the inn. He's been in our dungeon for at least 4 weeks. That's what I'm saying. He stole some beer. I'm sort of... The inn that we get money from... No, it was a different inn because he was already in the dungeon when we offered the other guy money. He's going to steal again. But we do only have that one cell. Okay, if we don't trust him, we don't trust him. Off with his hands. Oh, you got what you deserve. You need more time. Gods have spared my life for a reason. I mean, no, I didn't mean to click on you. Go away. We are headed out. Y'all, my advisors are bloodthirsty. I'm worried. But the kingdom's going okay. So let's end the week. Okay, so we got our money for the tavern. The bank is taking some money back. Is it taking money back every week? I thought it was just going to take money at the end. And we're getting money from taxes and then market stalls. How are we feeling? We are up some money. With the fact that my chat has said almost every other turn some form of like killing people or maiming people or dismembering people, this message feels a little different. It goes, I think you mean my advisors are amazing. Chat, yeah, I'm safe. 100%. Yep, feeling good. So, considering that we are still paying the money, paying the bank back, I feel like we have enough money for one thing. What do we think? Do we want to go hire the band? Do we? Because it's just a one-time thing. Because we don't have another negative balance here for buying flowers, so we just need to do it for 1 week, and we do have 3 weeks away. Roger says, I mean, we advise you, but in the end, you ultimately made the final decision. So that is true. That's true. I cannot throw off the responsibility of being in charge here. I am, in fact, the king. I'm gonna hire the band, I think. Okay. Let's see what the next week holds. We've still got 3 weeks until the wedding, and we're paying everything back, and hopefully everything goes well. Knock on wood. Week 6. Okay, Audrey, what you got? There's still time until the wedding. We should check on the Radovian posts when there's a chance, Your Grace. So glad he's here. I'd forget. You know, I'm getting ready for a wedding. I'm ready for a party. Like, oh yeah, there's an army outside. Roger says, I advise, but don't take any responsibilities. And wait, isn't that his job? Like, Audrey does seem to just sit in this chair. He doesn't seem to do a lot. I wish I could send Audrey out to, like, do something, but he does seem to just sit here. That's fine. Okay, our general's back. We've got a soldier. We've got our daughter. And Pietro is somebody. Is he the banker? I hope he's not the banker. Let's see. No sign of the Radovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There was nothing left behind. That's troublesome. I bet he sits on the throne when we aren't there. Yeah, can we put Audrey in the dungeon? We only have the one cell, and the guy who stole beer is in it. So, unfortunately, we don't have the space. That's what I'm saying. We could have opened up space in the dungeon, but... Okay, Pietro, what you got for us? Your Grace, I think I know that they're after me. Oh! Is that a hat rather than his hair? Is this the guy? Is this the guy we were warned about? Hear me out. I think this general might just be a little incompetent. It's like, yeah, can we be sure that he actually went to the East Post? Because he didn't know that they even existed until they were literally on the wall. So is he just going to that shed and like taking a nap and then coming back and being like, yeah, I didn't see anything for a week. I'm just getting paid to be general. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. What's going on? I want to know what that dude's all about. He sounds like a good time. I hope he's at the wedding. Okay, this is my wife. Have you seen Lord Starling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber, refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding's so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to the preparations. Of course, my sweetest. This seems not like a conversation for, like, the open court. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Like, our general just straight up said there are none, so maybe we should kill the last guy, make him a general, and see what happens. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have a great effect on your people's contentment. We can't allow Radovian to threaten our land. Okay. This is a big choice. What we want to do, or I guess the ideal, is to clear out all the Radovian posts before the wedding. But if we send the general to go out and do this little side gig, yeah, I guess we could send the general, but we know he'll just find nothing. So if we send him on this particular mission for 2 weeks, he won't be back in time for the wedding. So we can't do both. I'm thinking wedding is going to be my highest priority here. I'm a party king. So I think that we need to focus on what's important. You know? I mean, is he... Roger asks if the general is needed for the wedding. We don't need the general to come to the wedding, but those posts, the Radovian posts around the castle have to be gone in order for us to, like, ensure that the wedding party can get to the castle. So if we don't clear them out, I think we don't have a wedding. And that seems bad. And I would like to have the wedding. So if we click send the general, I don't think we get a wedding. Roger, opposite. If we send him off to do this side quest, we can't assign him to go off to keep checking the post. Okay, Jor Hello is with you. Yeah. So check. Okay, we're gonna check the posts. We need to focus on what's important, the wedding. Don't give me attitude. You're like the lowest rank of the army. Calm down. Okay. Do we like the north or the west post at this point? How are we feeling? Because east didn't have anything. Oh, you're right. He was wearing a hat. He could be our mysterious swindler. I let him go. So we looked over the wall. Yeah. We saw a post. We did. It was definitely... Maybe this one? The walls are facing west and south, so... It's either this one or this one that we saw. It might be this one. It might be west, because we definitely look at the mountains. Okay. I like that we're using some logic here. We're piecing things together. Let's put him out to the west. General sent 0 weeks. Does that mean he'll come back immediately? That would be really nice. Or it could have just been art. You know, no, I think it's all planned. We'll definitely have good reactions there. Okay, merchant, what can I help you with? What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. No, this sounds terrible, right? This sounds like snake oil. Is anyone wanting to go for the the magic potion? Off with his head, says Roger. Let's see if that's an option. I think I will pass. Pass on such a fine product. But how can you know for sure that you won't need it soon? Ah, well. I will peddle it elsewhere. The fact that we let you leave this room, sir, is a testament to our grace. Not in our kingdom, buddy. Get out of here. Thank you, Roger. Very well said. Let's go talk to our wife. Let's see what's going on. Maybe our daughter will come out before the wedding. How are you holding up? I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on, no, everything's on my head. Everything's on your head. Oh no. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? The big day is in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Boris doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparation, so everything's on my head. Like, literally, this is a weird way to say this. I don't think this is archaic in any way. I think maybe she's literally balancing everything on her head. Like, all of the wedding preparation. She's got flowers, she's got fabric, it's all just piled on there. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eric! She's just fed up. This is a wife fed up with her husband. How do you think she would react? She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She could never find out about this. How did they know they were gonna have a girl? Did they say the first girl we had? Cause like, I don't know what the laws of the land are. And by the way, happy non-binary people day. Maybe this is a progressive kingdom. I like that. I don't think we have any other options. So maybe it would have been a lovely wedding either way. We've got a stork here. Storks, very important for this kingdom. I don't know why they named it anything other than Kingdom of the Storks, or Seven Storks, I think is what we called it. Okay. Another successful week. Do we have any other allies? We haven't seen the guy, right? Because as soon as we see the suspicious person, we are supposed to invite her back, I think. Or is she still here? I don't think we have an option to go talk with him, though. Let's go back to the outside. Like, he is hanging out somewhere, but we don't have an option to go there. I thought we had an option to go there before. And I think if I go this way, it's not going to lead me anywhere different. No. Okay, so he's just in our castle, running around, reading books, doing whatever he wants. Next week. Okay. I'm gonna buy fabrics, and then we're done. We're ready for the wedding. Week 7. Very dramatic. Okay, our general's back. This merchant guy is back. Is he gonna try to like sneak out of here, or weasel out of his point? What do you want, Audrey? We're getting close to the wedding. We need to make sure those Rodovian posts are not a threat to us, Your Grace. Yeah, thank you. We got that. General's back. Again, why are we sending this guy to do anything? Obviously, our general is super incompetent. This is going to be a disaster. We need to get a new general. Like, anyone else will do. I'll even take that guy that we executed the last time because he talked back to us. I'll take that guy's, like, severed head and put a general pin on it and send him off because he's going to find as many Rodovians as this general has. Yeah, send him to the dungeon. We did find a mess, though. They left golden supplies. Okay. He didn't know how close he was to losing his head. The golden supplies are helping. They must have gone away in a hurry. Okay, we got 2 gold and 2 supplies. That's not a huge amount, but... You know, he basically just threw money at our feet and he ran out of there because he felt the chill in the room. This is a nicely dressed peasant. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn we've built, our workers are happier and work harder. We can now plow much faster. We still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. Oh, good. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. Look at this guy. Can I raise him up from peasant? Can I make him the new general? No, there's no reason why I would say there's no need for that. That's very generous. Thank you very much. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Thank you, Your Grace. Yeah, he was just hanging out in the shed. He's like, if I go back and say that I haven't found anyone again, they're going to kill me. So what do I have? I've got like some grain here. I've got like a piece of bread. I'm like, we don't even know if that gold's real. We should really look into it and see. Okay, merchant, what do we have? Your Grace, our tavern in Brankia is finished. With you taking over half the profits, I was unable to pay the upkeep on the staff and the supplies, so I had to focus on what was selling best, powerful wines and spirits. But I didn't realize at the time, what I didn't realize at the time was that this new approach would attract a new kind of guest. Yes, the kind that likes to drink, shout, and brawl. It wasn't long before it all went down the privy. The entire place is wrecked. So little renovation is needed. What's the problem? It would take a lot of gold and effort to put everything back to normal. Besides, the reputation of the place is already tarnished. There's no way it will succeed after this. Farewell, Your Grace. If he hadn't been so greedy, I would have made a world-renowned tavern. Off with his head! How dare he speak to me in that way? Yeah, it does sound like this guy doesn't know how to market, and he ran his into the ground and is trying to blame the crown, who gave him the money to start all of it. So, nope, off with his head. I'll talk to my daughter now. What are you hiding there, silly pickle? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat, just not Lorsa's one. It's a snail! It's a snail! Oh, I love it! I found him on the garden, so I call him Smudge. Smudge is now my favorite. Dusty was up there, but now we have a snail, a pet snail named Smudge. And if anything happens to Smudge, I will burn everything to the ground. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice. He's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kinda gross. But it's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Loris didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. Better than Smudge? I don't think so. I love Smudge. What if the cat stayed? Ivo will want Lorsa by his side. I see what you're trying to do here. I don't want her to have the cat. I want her to have Smudge, the best snail companion a girl could have. But I don't know. I'll look over to my royal advisors. What do you guys think we should do here? Do we tell her we see what she's trying to do? Do we tell her? Do we start letting her know how politics work? Like, she has to go to Ivo, or do we promise the cat and then don't have the cat? I feel like we talked to her about how politics work. Yeah, I'm with you, Roger. Let her know about politics. Once your sister gets married, she will have to go with Ivo. She has to support him. She can't stay with you forever, you know. So there's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it, Smeary? His name is Smudge, sir. It is Smudge, and you should be very upset. That's a great name. It's not that hard, Father. He smudges. That's why. Because he's a snail. This is great. This is absolutely 100% the pinnacle of this game. Yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Talus is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Okay, so that's where he was. Susie's in the chat. What's good, Indian Former Game? Hey, Susie. Hopefully you can help balance the scales here so that not everybody gets thrown into the dungeon or their heads chopped off. I'm glad you're here. Besides, I did tell you not to play in there, didn't I? Yes, Father. I want Smudge to go in there. I think Smudge would be an excellent royal advisor, and that's where he should be. He should be in the council chamber. Okay. That's a Smudge. He's not wearing a hat, though. Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. So the way that I've just played this sounded a lot more like Sean Connery than drunk, but teeny tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold? You see, 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way, I could get myself some boots. What? Yes, that's it. Some new boots? Of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. Off with his head, says Roger. Oh, and Drawer, hello. We've got a full chat in here saying off with his head. What do you say? No, absolutely not. Get out of here. Don't waste my time. I don't care if you need boots. Let me just disappear. I mean, you might just get disappeared, sir. Come into my hall, like, asking for money and super drunk? Get out of here. Hello, Asmodeus. Hello. Come in and balance the scales. Hopefully not everyone is going to say off with their heads. We're going to have a fight in here now. We've got people coming in who may or may not be as bloodthirsty as my current royal advisors. Okay. This peasant looks nice. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. We understand. The kingdom's going through a bit of a transition right now. We're working on it. Don't worry about it. Let me guess. There's a monster on their banners. No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle are stolen. Oh no, the guy from before, the one who were like, just figure it out. I bet you he's off. Oh no. Asmodeus in the chat says off with their head always. That's what we have now, you guys. That's where we are. It's not. I mean, I know that I said I would take responsibility for my actions as the king, but I feel like I'm outnumbered, and the royal advisors are thinly veiled threatening me to follow what they say. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. I'm not sending a general, and I mean, I have supplies, I guess. This is a gang that is here for decapitation. Oh no, not you too, Susie. Not you too. I had some hope when I saw new people in the chat coming through, but no. Okay. Are we going to pay them off with some supplies? I'm not going to send a general. Or are we going to say there's no way we can help? Why can't we send our army to handle the bandits? It's a good question. We've got 3,100 right here. Just send 100 of them over and we should be good. But apparently that's not an option. So what do we think? Are we sending supplies, or are we saying there's no way we can help? Because I think what we're doing right now is clearing out the posts, the army, what apparently, I don't know if our general's actually doing anything, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of inclined to say, Asmodeus, we can't. I know you've just gotten here, but we are a party kingdom, and we're about to have a wedding, and if the general doesn't go clear out the posts, we won't have the wedding. So our general is otherwise engaged. Roger says, what will the supplies do? They would just get stolen. That's right. That's correct. So are we leaning towards there's no way to help? We don't really... Contentment is still okay. Sounds like the general is literally engaged. Technically it's our daughter, but yeah. Let's go with no way we can help. Again, 15, we're fine, we'll get it back up. I'm sorry, but you will have to live with what's left. Let's just hope they will leave us be then. I believe in you, sir. I like your button-up vest. It's very nice. What do you want, Audrey? Sounds like Rodovia has copycats of a sort. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Rodovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure. I'm sure, yeah. Everything's gonna get way better after the wedding. Merchant, what do you want? Yeah. Can you imagine? You're just sitting on your throne, waiting to hear from peasant, and you just blah. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way down to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life and did not, if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? I don't know. Oh, the hat! The merchant! Roger, is this him? Is this the guy? Do we have to call Ada back really fast? Do we imprison him? Do we have space in our prison? This looks like the guy. It looked like, for anyone... Nightbot's coming after Roger for spamming the... Okay, I think we're throwing him in prison. We're throwing him in the dungeon, everybody's saying. Are you trying to fool me? Imprison him. Guards, off with his head! No, Your Grace. No, the title is Yes, Your Grace, sir. I'm telling the truth. It was the Radovian barbarians. You'll spend time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know we found her wrongdoer. Whew, okay. So, allies, we're sending you an invitation because we found your bad guy. And then we want to go to the map, and we'll take care of this north post. This stupid general's gonna come back and say there was nothing there, but that's fine. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here that we need. But let's go outside and check to see if we need to talk to... Like, let's see if we could... Let's find Smudge. Let's hang out with him. Okay, obviously... Does she have anything to say, the wife here? Or is it just going to be more, are you worried about the wedding purpose? Yeah, it seems like the same old, so let's go. You have a great day! Oh, but it's still... I'll talk to her. Darling, how is everything going? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. Uh-oh. Hope she'll forgive us for this one day. I might actually sleep tonight. Nope. She's got a lot on her head, you guys. She's got a lot on her head. Not on her mind, on her head. Literally. Oh no. Oh no, Roger got timed out for 600 seconds. Stop spamming caps. I'm so sorry, Roger. I guess Nightbot fought with him too much. Off with Nightbot's head. Yeah, I tried. And I'm gonna go on and go to the dungeon. I think we're pretty sure what he would have said. So let's head off to the dungeon. Let's go off to the dungeon to see Roger. We can pretend he's back. He's behind this pillar right here. Okay, we only have one cell. Can we send the general to save Gamerhead's podcast? We could try. Unfortunately, he is off not finding soldiers in posts right now. Let's see. Here's our merchant. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You know why. How do you dare ask that? You're going to stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. Give me some attitude, so I'm feeling like he might be... I'm just looking around. He might be... guilty? I don't know what that says about me, that I think that someone fighting back means that they're guilty. But let's head back to the throne room. What did we do? We got... Lady Ada's on her way. We sent our general off to the last post. We have all of our wedding preparations done. Is there anything else we need to do for this particular week? I don't think so. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Okay. Let's go to the next week. Is this... Okay. 1 week until the wedding. We have all of our supplies. We're all set. We might even be able to use the general for something else and to get our money paid back. So I'm feeling good. I don't like feeling good. I feel like suspicious feeling good. I cannot believe Roger got thrown in the dungeon. Whew. The queen wanted to see your grace. Thank you, Audrey. Why does Audrey know that the queen wants to see me? When did Audrey see the queen? When I didn't. What's going on? What's Audrey up to? I think we have some things that we need to check out here, because something is suspicious about Audrey. Our general is back. What did you find? The Northpost was crawling with Radovian scum, your grace. We've managed to dispatch most of them. Most of them? What does that mean? Most of them. Where'd the rest go? What did you... Okay. Audrey, with Radovian posts gone, I think we're ready for the wedding, your grace. Thank you, Audrey. We were very aware of that. Well, go dispatch the rest. Exactly, Joarhello. Go dispatch the rest. Lady Ada. Your grace, you called for me. I have found your thief. I feel like we should be confident, but remind me, what did the thief look like, or that's all? I feel like we should say, I found your thief. I'm pretty certain. I've put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Your grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Ooh, what's that mean? Of course. Do whatever you may desire with him. We don't know, Joarhello. She might have gone back to her neighboring kingdom in the meanwhile. I think she just popped in, was like, hey, there's a guy, and then she left. I don't know why. It seems like she should have stayed in the castle, but what's she doing with this guy? Don't worry, your grace. I'll show him where his place is. Everything she's saying is suspicious. I don't know what to believe. And of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. Well, that's good. Does that come in a form of like soldiers or money or something? Or are you just gonna stand in your castle and go, yay, go you? I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. Hey, that is good. She gave us 60 soldiers. Woo. That's better. Now if you need anything. Okay. When you make an alliance, the allies' name will turn green. But when you upset some lords, their name will appear in red. This usually means you can't ally with them anymore. Okay. I can invite him, so is he not in my council chamber? But I don't see any reason why I need to invite him. Does this mean she costs money to maintain, or that she get? Because she gave me 60, so maybe this is what they're giving me. Roger's made it out of the dungeon! Hurrah! Everybody do a little celebration in the chat here for Roger making it out. I'm so sorry, Roger. Welcome back. Pietro. Oh, this is our guy who thinks something's out to get him. Your grace. I'm starting to think perhaps you are involved. Sir, I got way more soldiers just now. I don't know if you want to be messing with me. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? I don't know. He seems like fun. I hope he stays for the wedding. Nightbot was in the cahoots with the merchant. Yeah, 100%. Joarhello. Hey, Lors is out of her room. Father. Lors, you finally came out. Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course. I will see you there. See, that's appropriate. Instead of like saying everything you want to say that's private in the middle of the audience chamber, just coming over and being like, hey. Hello, peasant. How can I help? Your grace, I came here to ask you for help. My father's very sick with fever. Please help me. He is as pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We've tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic. Well, I don't know what else you can do. That seems like she did everything.
อีสุขนะ
We've given him a concoction of wormwood and mint.
ตัว
Egads! We even tried letting the bad blood with leeches.
มาหา
I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we had a court witch available, a court witch is an option and we don't have it, she could handle these diseases. That's true. You should put word out that we're looking for one. Yes! As for your father, okay. What do we think, chat? Are we thinking 7 gold or try looking for the healer? Roger says, oh, if only we had this potion that cures everything. Yeah, that would have been really nice. I don't know. For 5 gold, it would have been cheaper than just giving her money. Why would she need 7 gold? That's enough for an inn. Like, a modest inn. Like, could we throw her like a 1 gold situation? Okay, I'm seeing healer in the forest. We're not being particularly lovely to our populace. I think a healer will also be able to provide better help than I could. Don't you think I've tried that already? I wouldn't have come here otherwise. To hell with it. That crazy old witch from the forest is my best bet now. Yeah, she kind of is. Audrey is the worst advisor ever, Sister Warhello. This guy has a fever and he says, call a witch. She didn't say that is something she tried. Yeah, if she had told us the full story, but she didn't. And it seemed like she said that she tried everything, and then as soon as I was like, hey, go try a witch, she was like, fine, I'll go try the witch. So, oh, here's the council chamber. Is Smudge gonna be here? Let's see if we have a Smudge encounter. Where are you, Smudge? Are you hiding? I don't see Smudge, you guys. I'm distraught. I guess we could talk to Talus. Does it seem a little intimidating? We walk up to Talus after not talking to him for a couple of weeks and be like, how's your wife? Let's ask about the son. I'd like to know a little bit about your son before the marriage. What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he is at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus. Ooh. How's your wife, sir? I haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she's still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But like I already told you, it's none of your business. Did you find anything? Healing fever. How to prevent dysentery. Something about malaria. All of it's useless. We're almost wedding. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist. I bought throne decorations. We have a live band. There was no need. I just wanted to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they're really about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. I guess we can go ahead with it. I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Read as much as you like. I like the animation here for the, or not animation, but the pixel art here for this bear that's just looking at us. It's like, oh yeah, that's a full-on bear rug. And a stork, of course. Storks are important. Dwar, hello. Wait, we have a book about how to heal a fever? Why didn't we use that to help the peasant woman? It's a good question. Okay, guys. We're going to talk to everybody, and then I think next week it's going to be our wedding, and that's going to be our last adventure for today. Are you ready for the wedding? May Smudge come to the wedding, of course! Oh my god, if they put a little, like, bow tie on Smudge's snail, I love it. But you need to keep him very close to you, Sadani. Always keep him close. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Laura. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, silly pickle. We're almost ready. It looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yeah, for you it will, not for Lorsa. Still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. How are you doing? Humph! It's boring! Okay. Everybody's getting ready. Let's have... Obviously, we're going to talk to our wife. Oh, look at that! Ooh, we've got dress options, you guys. This is going to be important. This is going to be important. How are the preps going? Apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. Okay. Okay. This is important, you guys. What do we think? Dress number 1. This is obviously not an option. I found it in a chest of my gold clothes. It even smells. It won't cost a coin, but what would everyone think? So, the puffy one. Okay, so we've got a dress that's... Which one screams off with her head? I mean, definitely the one on the left is an off with her head dress. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see the other dresses. How about the middle gown? Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, I'm afraid to see what the off with her head one costs. 25 gold? We could build a new castle for that. What do you think? The puffy one, yes? Let's go see the dress. The puffy one. Look at this puffy decorated piece of art. Isn't it beautiful? 50 gold is nothing for such elegance. 50 effing gold, you guys. We don't even have that much money in the entire kingdom. Let's see how the others compare. They don't. Okay, y'all. I know that we're a party kingdom, and the party is a huge deal. Just take another loan out for the dress as possible. We do make money. We do have enough money for like the middle one. So are we thinking the middle gown, or do we want to go with... We could say that the first gown is antique. It's a vintage dress. It's in style to like go out. We could make a new fashion of it. Or do we go with the middle one? What are we thinking, chat? 25 gold, 0 gold. Oh, I heard a sound. What happened? Thank you for whoever did the sound, who made the sound. Okay, what are we thinking, you guys? Are we doing middle dress? How much do we care about this wedding? I mean, we did just talk to the father, and he didn't seem to care. But my daughter is already pretty angry with me for making her marry some random prince. So like if I put her in a dress that's just like, hey, we found this in a chest somewhere. But Roger, I'm feeling attitude from you. You don't want Nightbot to be sensing that. But we could choose the first one because vintage is very in, and it doesn't cost us any money, and we are fighting a war. And maybe our daughter doesn't want to be in, like, we're not really asking her opinion. Okay, so Roger, is that your final answer? The middle dress. This is, this is probably one of the biggest decisions we're going to make for this entire stream. I definitely took a lot of time picking my own wedding dress. This is a very important decision. Roger says middle dress. Okay. Unless someone says anything different, I'm going to click. I think this gown actually looks quite nice for 25 gold. And then hopefully we get money back. What? Oh yes, it's not too bad, I suppose. Okay. All our money's gone. We picked that middle dress. I think she'll look very nice. Now we go talk to the daughter. Look, here's our general. He's just chilling. Anything else he could be doing? Stan, I believe is his name. I'll be on my way. Keep up the good work, Stan. He's just, like, literally, he stands there when he's not off on some trip. And then he's just hiding in this bush back here whenever we send him out somewhere. And then it was like, oh, there's nothing around. Drawer Hello says we are a good king. And yeah, we are a good king. We're a fantastic king. Oh, gotta go pet Dusty. Dusty's important. Oh my gosh, hello Dusty. Okay, Loris, how are you doing? Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me? I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry with you. I know, darling, I know. I love you, Father. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna say I love you too. I love you more than anything in this world, Luli. Luli? That is quite a nickname. I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Luli. It's alright, Papa. I miss you calling me Luli. Your mother's prepared one hell of a wedding. Yes, I'd better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Okay. One last pet for Dusty. We'll miss you, Dusty. Here we go, you guys. See, good thing we bought that dress. Exactly. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, no, I don't know why you would feel that way. We're just gonna have a nice little party and everything's gonna go well, just like everything else has been going well. There's no problems. Oh, Roger thinks she's not gonna be at the wedding. Okay, so we think that it's some sort of false, like, lulling us into a false sense of security. Should have had her locked in the tower. Yep, that probably would have been safe. Okay, everything's paid for. All of our resources are positive. We don't have a single negative thing happening. That's nice. Looks like we paid back our debt to the banker. Current resources are up. Everybody's happy. I'm feeling good. Let's see how long we feel good. The kings of Davern and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Rodovia. Look at this lovely wedding. Look at the flowers and the fabrics and the dress. Hekim. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I enjoy the company. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And oh, damn it. Oh no, son. Can somebody help the young prince? Do we laugh at him or do we ask him if he's okay? Are we laughing at our new son-in-law or are we going to be concerned? Okay, I don't know why I asked. The chat is going to laugh. I guess the smell of a fine wine is all the youngster needs to fall down. Get up, you're making a fool of yourself, boy. Don't like Palace. Like I said, company, my wife, yes, here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lors. Shh. Oh, girl. Try to say something. It's gonna make your life easier. Oh. Is he still a better pick than Rodovia? Are you gonna get used to him? Or Ivo, he's a good lad. I think I'll comfort her. He's, you know. Please make some effort to give him a chance. At least you'll be safe, and that's what matters most. I'll be on my way, if you'll excuse me. He's not even gonna stay for the wedding. About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. Handshake. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. Are you trying to insult me? I know this is we're all gonna pick this. Are you trying to insult me? Don't take it personally, Eric. Your archives may prove useful, but I haven't found what I need just yet. Everyone in chat is laughing now. It just says laugh, laugh, and then they actually laugh. I'm just relieved you came through. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine, and the band was first class too. I looked for him everywhere. No, it's Smudge. No. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidani. Not Smudge. Not Smudge. No! Don't tell me someone cooked Smudge! You guys, it might be Smudge! Don't eat the salads! Oh no! The salad looks surprisingly flavorsome and like snail. What is it? The toast is not half bad. Oh, okay. Okay, we changed the subject very quickly. Off with the cook's head! Didn't you know that Smudge the royal snail was sliming his way around? Didn't know they had such sublime taste. No! 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 The snails! Smudge! These snails are extremely undercooked! Tofu! What snails? That's not part of the menu! You guys! No! Not Smudge! This is the worst thing that's happened in this game, and we started off with a battle. Smudge! The party went better than anyone expected, except for Smudge. Listen, I think I've wasted, I've spent enough time with the guests. Oh no, Roger in the chat is just as upset as, oh no, Nightbot's going after Dwar, hello. Everyone's so worried about Smudge and Nightbot just wants to dance. I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to archives. So if you don't mind, I'll take my leave, Eric. Oh no, Nightbot's gonna get us all. Talus, hi, your grace. Leaving so early? Toast, drink with us one more time. Uh-oh. See? Perfect timing, your grace. Will I get some peace after this? To the young couple. Gulp. Oh! Until the ill-fated toast, that is. Y'all. Cough, cough. He's purple. He's turning purple. That's not a color a king should be. Eric, do something. Send for the doctor. No. Move. Oh, no. Talus was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. Oh, that's real dead. He's not. Is he? Yeah, he's real dead. If only we had the cure-all potion, right, Gerard? Hello? But we would have given it to the woman, and then we would have been like, why don't we have it now? Father? Your grace! Father! He's all purple, y'all. He's dead. He's super dead. How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow this thing to happen? What? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we're grateful for, but this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. Oh, y'all, someone's gonna be off with my head. The king of Atana, Talus, is dead. Ivo, you are Talus' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Roger says, well, the good news is our daughter will be a queen. Yeah. Way to look on the bright side. Ivo is now king. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies my father promised you. Give me back my daughter then. I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus' death unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana. Off with his head! No, you don't get to take my daughter! Lors, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your grace, the wedding is over. The vows are set. The marriage still stands. Y'all, have courage, my darling. Girl, talk to your man. Get him to see straight. We got a little achievement that says this couldn't end well. Get through the wedding night. Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You'll see the cost added to the summary. Stan, I don't need to pay you money anymore. You're Doing nothing. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna end the stream. We have had our royal wedding. I mean, a multitude of horrific things happened. Probably the most important being Smudge is eaten. We're pretty sure. But yeah, that we married our daughter off so that we could have an army, and now we don't have an army, and our daughter is married off and angry with us. Hopefully, she can talk him into giving some of our stuff back. But oh, Roger also wants us to remember that he was thrown in jail, and that was very important. Smudge got eaten. What's the point of even playing anymore? Exactly, Dwar. Hello. Exactly. Part 2 did not end as happily as part 1, but maybe we'll see what happens next week. Maybe my royal advisors will pick a new game. Thank you to everybody who came to watch what was going on. Thank you so much to all of my video supporters for picking this wonderful game to play and choosing to cut off everybody's head. But really, rest in peace to Smudge the Snail, who we will all miss dearly. And have a great weekend. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for coming.